today is Monday. I upload on Wednesdays and Fridays, but it's okay. Honestly, I was just really excited to talk to you about this super cool event that I attended this weekend. This past weekend, I traveled all the way to Hershey, PA to see Show of the Summer. It was lit, as the kids say. There were so many artists there. It was like 7 concerts in one. And it was hot outside, but it was even hotter up on that stage. Look at me being relatable. Hashtag relatable teen. That's me. I want to talk to you guys about the artists that I saw. I was fortunate enough to be in the pit to get some really good photos, so I hope you like the photos I got. The artist that opened up the show was ALEXI Blue. If I had to describe ALEXI in one word, it would be fierce. She was fierce. Her hair was blowing, she was dancing, she was inviting everyone else to dance. She was a really good opening act because she just made everybody feel so pumped up. She did a cover of Rihanna's Diamonds, and one thing I liked about the concert overall was that I think each artist pretty much did a cover. Almost all of them did a cover. That's a better way of saying it. I love covers because I like to hear just different takes on the same song. I think that is so cool. ALEXI even played the guitar, which I thought was awesome. So she had some songs where she was just dancing, and then she had some songs where she just was singing and holding the mic, and then she had some songs where she was playing the guitar, and it was a great variety. Another cool thing about ALEXI is that she actually met fans at the venue. She came out from backstage, there was a line of people, and she met all of them. That is so cool. Up next was a breakout band. I am telling you, these guys are the next big thing. HARLETSON is made up of 3 incredible guys. Guys, I cannot even describe how blown away I was by these 3. Nathan, Weston, and Jackson have killer harmonies. I am telling you, 3-part harmonies that are on point. Another relatable phrase, on point. Seriously, if you love guitars and you love harmonies, these guys are for you. There was a really nice moment where Jackson said that he had written a song that they were going to perform for his little sister who was in the audience. I just thought that was awesome. They had really good energy, just like this chill, laid-back vibe, but also like a really fun vibe. Another great thing about HARLETSON is that they were meeting fans like crazy. They met fans all over the arena. They were everywhere. And when their fans tweet them, they're always so gracious and they answer pretty much everybody, which is just wow, these guys are incredible. I honestly can't say enough good things about them. They are going to be so huge, and I'm so lucky and so fortunate that I got to see them at this time. Definitely check them out. I've been tweeting about them. I love them. I hope to work with them someday in an interview or doing like fun challenges on YouTube because we both have YouTube channels. You want to be there from the start, so definitely look now. Up next was James TW. If you like Ed Sheeran, you're gonna like James TW. He's only 18 years old and he's from the UK, and he just has such an amazing heart. That's what I took away from his performance. He has an amazing, huge heart. His set was mostly acoustic and it was just so nice. Something that really touched my heart was a story that he told us. It was about a kid that he was teaching, and he found out about this kid's parents' divorce before the kid found out, and he wanted to write a song that could help the kid get through the really hard times. And he performed the song, and it's called When You Love Someone, and it made me really emotional. It was so sweet. I know that music helps a lot of people out there, and it's great that he wrote a song that so many people can relate to. I was definitely a fan of James' spirit. After James TW was DAYA. I think DAYA's story is really cool. She's still super young, but she's so successful, and I just, wow. The crowd was on their feet from the beginning, screaming. There was a roar for this girl. Her first song, Sit Still, Look Pretty, was stuck in my head for the rest of the night. DAYA is the queen of catchy songs. That's what I'm gonna call her, the queen of catchy songs, because everything she sang, I could sing it right now after only hearing it at this concert. Something I really liked was her cover of Let It Go by James Bay. It was very stripped down. It was just her, a guitar, and a guy singing backup vocals with her. And it was really special because the crowd sang along. DAYA kept saying, "Come on guys, sing, I want to hear your beautiful voices." She was just so down to earth. And my absolute favorite thing about DAYA was the way she closed her set. She closed with her hit song Hideaway, which is always on the radio, and she told everyone to pursue their dreams, no matter how young they are or what's in their way. That's a message that I like to convey, so I just really, really felt what she was saying, and I can't even describe it. I was so happy. I cheered so loud for that. DAYA, like ALEXI, also played some instruments, which was super cool. Now, if any of you grew up watching Disney Channel or still watch Disney Channel to this day, then you'll know Debbie Ryan. Similar to a character she played called Radio Rebel, she was the DJ. She came out between acts to keep everybody hyped up. Now, that girl has a lot of energy. I don't know how she does it. She was dancing constantly. She was so happy and excited, and it was so hot outside, you guys. You don't even understand how hot it was. I think it's so great that they had her because sometimes during set changes when they're moving all the band equipment and stuff, you can get bored, but she kept everybody's energy up. I personally loved the passion she had for every single song she played, and her energy was contagious. Up next was Sabrina Carpenter, and if you guys know me, you know that Sabrina is my heart, my soul, my love. Sabrina has incredible stage presence. She walks onto that stage and you are focused. Something I've always loved about Sabrina is her humor. She'll sing a song, then she'll do a little bit in between songs, and she's always really funny about it. Like before Smoke and Fire, she's like, because it's super hot outside, I bet you guys are burning like smoke and fire. Because then she sang Smoke and Fire, it was really clever. She did some covers, which were excellent. My personal favorite cover that she did was Same Old Love by Selena Gomez, who she actually saw at Hershey Park Stadium as her first concert. Now let me tell you about On Purpose, her latest single. A large chunk of the crowd held up signs that said, "We love On Purpose," and Sabrina got really emotional, and I was emotional. We were all feeling the emotions, but On Purpose is good live. If you haven't already, go buy On Purpose on iTunes and check out the music video on Sabrina Carpenter Vivo. It's also worth mentioning that instead of singing Take on the World from Girl Meets World, she sang Wild Side from her new movie Adventures in Babysitting. And something really cool about Sabrina is that she always introduces her band. She gives them a moment in the spotlight, which is so well deserved. They're a great band. Shout out to Sarah Carpenter, who does the backing vocals. Their harmonies are so good. They are so talented, and I just think it's so special that they work together as sisters. Up next was Jack and Jack. Yes, two guys named Jack in one band. Jack Johnson and Jack Galinsky. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I hope I am. Now here is something negative I will say about Show in the Summer. There were a lot of sound issues, and I mean a lot. I am pretty sure that every single artist had sound cutting out and other issues. They were all pros though, they kept singing through it, they had the audience sing a little bit and it was fine. The only time it was really a hindrance was for Jack and Jack. So it was time for Jack and Jack to perform, and they had fog coming out of the stage and like a big build up, and Jack came on stage and they were singing, but we couldn't hear them. But they didn't know that we couldn't hear them, so the crowd was like, "Yo, your mics aren't on, the mics!" And they were like, "What?" And so basically they had to stop and start again. So there was a little bit of a stall in the show. They had to fix the sound system and test it out and try it again, but Jack and Jack did eventually make it onto the stage with sound. And at this point the sun was going down, which was so good because guys, it was so hot. I was dying. The crowd was super pumped up for Jack and Jack. They were chanting, they were screaming, they were on their feet. I would say that Jack and Jack have excellent energy. They were both jumping around and I was like, how are they doing this? How are they not out of breath? How are they singing through this? How is this happening? But I will say that I don't think they were appropriate for this particular show. Nothing against Jack and Jack, nothing at all, but there were really young kids in the audience and their performance was not for kids. For an all ages admitted show, I didn't feel they were the right fit. For the teenagers in the audience, they were perfect, but for all the little kids, I was like, oh my. They were very hyped up though, and they had great energy, and I think they were a good opener for Shawn Mendes, just getting everyone really pumped up and just, you know, hyping up the crowd. Last but not least, we had Shawn Mendes. Shawn Mendes is a great artist. They played a video from his tour before he came out, and it was really artsy and really cool, and they had this screen with all these effects on it. It was kind of like confetti. So there was a lot of build-up before he came out, and it just got everybody like, oh yeah, Shawn! Everyone was super excited for Shawn. When he finally came out, the stage was dark and there was a spotlight on him, and it was so powerful. From where I was standing, it looked like he was glowing. His articulation when he sings, I know this is a really random thing to focus on, but I really appreciate it. He articulated every word and every syllable, and it was like, whoa, the dynamics he used, whoa. He was the big headliner, and it was really, really awesome to see him. And to me, it was great that he acknowledged the other artists that came before him. It was very much like a collaborative experience. Everyone seemed equal, though Shawn was the headliner. He didn't seem like the headliner, and everyone else didn't seem like the beginners. You know what I mean? Everyone seemed equal, and I really liked that. It was fun. So all in all, I had a good time at Show of the Summer, and I recommend it if they do it again next year. I think events like this are really special, and they're a great way to connect with your family and friends. I met some really cool people, and I had a great day. I'm so glad that I got to be a very small part of this event. If you went to Show of the Summer, I would love to hear what your favorite part was, so definitely leave it in the comments below. I love you all. Stay beautiful, you people. Bye! I hope you guys liked this little bonus video. I had so much fun at the concert. I saw some of my viewers, which was really cool. I also met Olivia, who's on an episode of Girl Meets World, for all of my Girl Meets World family out there. She was Missy Bradford, that was a great episode. And she is super cool. I asked her for directions because I was very lost. So I'm embarrassing. I asked her for directions. I didn't even get a picture. I asked her for directions. What is wrong with me? I don't even know why I'm like this. But it's okay, it's okay. She was really sweet and it was a really casual conversation about directions. But in all seriousness, I had a really fun day, and shout out to the people making lemonade at so many stands because we all needed that sugar. It was so hot outside. It was like a sauna, but I was like trapped in the sauna and it was just so hot. It was so hot. It was so hot, guys. Thank you, air conditioning.